Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Volume 3 of Ryan's Ramblings. Yes, we made it all the way to Volume 3. That's further than I thought we'd get. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Thank you to all of you who have watched the first two vlogs. I've got about 100 views combined between the two of them. And that's just, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. You guys are giving me good feedback too. And just thank you. And to those of you who watched me drunkenly ramble on for 16 minutes last time, I have two things. A, thank you. I do appreciate it. And B, what is wrong with you? Do you have no life? Why do you watch me drunkenly ramble on for 16 minutes? Thus, this video will not be 16 minutes because I had some problems uploading it to YouTube last time. So we're going to keep this around 10 minutes or less. So, alright, let's get into it. I've had a pretty good week. It's been a few days, almost. It's been 5 days since my last vlog. I'm going to try and keep these consistently updated on Mondays and Fridays. I usually have Mondays off work, and Friday I have a little bit of energy boost, so you guys are getting new vlogs on Mondays and Fridays. It's not a promise, it's just something that I'm going to shoot for. My face looks super red right now, and I have no idea why. Yeah, it's been a pretty good week. I've been working the last couple days. Been busy, but hey, I'm here. Speaking of work, I got visited by my old coworker, Ricky, and it was just awesome. Ricky, if you're watching this, thank you for visiting. Really love seeing you, man. Hope the new job is going well. Nancy's still pissed at you, but she's gonna be who she is. Really good seeing you, man. Annalie, if you're watching this, also, hi, I miss you. I want to see you guys again sometime soon. So yeah, that's what I've been doing with work. Just typical busy weekend at Target. Yeah. Oh, I have got a great story for you guys. Swing dancing on Thursday nights is always eventful, and I usually get a good story or two out of it every week, and thus I will try to share them with you guys every week because I happen to think they're pretty entertaining. So I got there Thursday, just looking to dance. I was kind of tired, but I went anyways because hey, what else was I going to do? Play Xbox? I can do that anytime. So I went and I was just looking around. See, there wasn't really a whole lot of people. It was a little more of a dead crowd. So I was looking around, all of a sudden this woman, and she's like 55, 60, kind of just blindsides me. She's like, do you want to dance? And I'm just like, okay, this will be interesting, but okay. So I go, and it was uncomfortable. By the way, I could tell she was older because she had all gray hair, and when I tried a move, she complained that it made her hip hurt. So I don't mean to sound like a jerk, but I think she was older. And she was just kind of getting a little closer than I was comfortable with, and so to try and break the awkward silence and her coming up close to me, I just, I said, what's your name? And she didn't respond, and then I'm like, so do you been dancing before? Have you been dancing before? And she's like, just stop talking and spin me around, stud. And I'm just like, okay. Like, I didn't say that out loud, but in my head, I'm just like, holy crap, this is uncomfortable. But I did my best. I thanked her for the dance and moved to the other side of the place as far away as I could. So that made my Thursday night very, very interesting. And that was good. Let's talk about what I got coming up. This is a slow week. I'm hanging out with a buddy tomorrow, Josh. Excited to see you tomorrow, man. It's going to be good to see you. Sorry, that was a quote straight out of the Department of Redundancy Department. And if you didn't get that joke, watch it again. But in a couple weeks, I got a wedding to go to, and I'm super excited because my buddy Chris Spain is getting married, and I'm so stoked to see that guy get married, and it's going to be awesome. I'm going to see a bunch of people I know, and I get to see Caleb again, which is awesome because, Caleb, you're awesome. I may or may not have a good time at that wedding, if you know what I mean. And by may or may not, I mean it's going to be awesome. Yeah, I'm basically preparing for the hangover already. So that's what I've got coming up. Now let's talk about something that's very near and dear to my heart. As most of you know, football season started a few days ago, and started Thursday with the opening game, and the first full Sunday of games was yesterday. And I had to work during it, which was disappointing, but I have gotten to catch the game of my favorite team on replay. And in case you can't tell, you can't really... Let's see if you can see. Yep, that's my Vikings jersey. They are my favorite team. I am wearing my jersey, in case you can't tell. It's Adrian Peterson. He's basically like the greatest running back ever. Well, not really ever, but by the time he finishes his career, he'll be top 5. Yeah, the Vikings sucked yesterday. There's no other way around it. The defense is terrible. Christian Ponder can't throw the ball. He has no confidence. And just, it was a tough game to watch. And a lot of you sometimes ask me, why do you root for the Vikings? I mean, why? You know they're going to disappoint you. They've never won a Super Bowl. They have a tendency to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. The Gary Anderson game, the Brett Favre interception. I mean, they always let me down. But people want to know, why? Why do you root for them? I mean, these guys have broken my heart so many times. Do you know the 2009 NFC Championship game? That was one of the toughest things I have ever experienced. I went through intense periods of crying, followed by some swearing, and then more crying after that game. I reevaluated my whole life. I changed my major. I shaved my head. And it was tough. And then the next day, I'm driving home from school, and you know what comes on the radio? Purple Rain by frickin' Prince. And for some reason, I listened to the whole song. I cried the entire 30-minute drive home from Northwestern to my house. And I wish I could make that up, but it was tough. So I have that, and yet I still root for them. Why? Because they give you, there's something about your favorite football team, or not just your favorite sports team. Football's a little different. Just maybe this is going to be our year. Maybe that we'll finally win the Super Bowl. And I know they won't, but just that little bit of hope it's exciting. It's enough to get you going. And when they do surprise you, it's a great feeling. Watching them knock the Bears out of the playoffs at a sports bar in Chicago last year, I can't describe the feeling. I had like 5 guys in that bar who wanted to fight me. It was awesome. I loved it. Now, I kind of had to get out of the bar because I was a little afraid for my life, but it's awesome when your team just does well. And I don't know where I'm going with this, but yeah, I love the Vikings. I do. I've rooted for them since maybe 6 years ago. My friend Nick got me into them. But, I root for them. I can't blame you if you've given up on them. I wish I could give up on them, but for some reason I keep getting sucked back in. So, thus I am stuck with another crappy season of Vikings football. By the way, we're going to get like 6-10, maybe 7-9 this year. So yeah, that's about it. And I'm kind of in a rush to upload this because I'm at 8 minutes and 45 seconds, and I want to make sure this gets done before 10 minutes so I can upload this on YouTube and not have to go through all kinds of freaking hoops. So, again, thank you for watching. I sincerely appreciate this. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you like the Vikings? Do you hate the Vikings? Do you think they suck? Do you want to hear more awesome swing dancing stories? Do you miss me? And do you want a shout out in my video? What will you think of my new haircut that will be in my vlog tomorrow? Again, let me know these things. Hit me up in the comments, subscribe, share all this video with your friends. Find me on Facebook, find me on Twitter. Let me know. By the way, I will normally update on Fridays, but my other vlog is coming tomorrow. And it's going to be a good one. If you're a baseball fan, you'll want to watch this because it's me talking the Yankees and baseball and how much I hate. I'm pretty much going to spend 10 minutes talking about how much I hate Alex Rodriguez. So, watch tomorrow. I'll talk about other stuff, but that will be it. Alright, this is it. Hoyt Money signing out.